Well, hello there, Thrivers. Hey, I'm Michelle, author of Woman Up, the book and the podcast. And today I want to talk to you about being far more powerful than what you realize. You are more powerful than what you realize. You hold all of the power within you right now. And I just want you to acknowledge that, even if you're not feeling extremely powerful today, even if you've never felt extremely powerful before, I want you to know that what lies behind you does not dictate what lies ahead of you. You and only you can control your outcomes in the future. No one's going to come along and pile a beautiful future on top of you. You have to build that. And there are so many things that we can do to start bringing that positivity into our lives and start getting those outcomes that we want. You know that I'm big on mindset, and really what you think really matters. What you think, even the thoughts that you're saying inside your head on automatic pilot, oftentimes you don't even know that you're saying them to yourself. Those things are manifesting your reality. So if you wake up and you think, gosh, I'm so tired, gosh, my body aches, then that's exactly what you're going to feel all day long. You're going to feel tired and you're going to have an achy body. If you get up and your first thought is, and you can catch yourself and go, oh, I feel like I can breathe deeply today, and wriggling my fingers and my toes feels great. So you're just completely ignoring the fact that you feel tired. Sure, you might feel tired, but you don't need to add the thoughts to it, right? Just get up and think, wow, I can take a deep breath into my lungs, and oh, these sheets feel so awesome on my legs this morning, and wow, my pajamas are fluffy. If you focus on the good things in your life, then you're going to bring more of that goodness into your life. And it really does matter, right? So imagine you get out of bed and you stub your toe, and then you go out and the dogs have a nice vomit in the lounge, and then you get to work and your boss says that you now have 3 projects to take on, and et cetera, et cetera. So we build up this story that one bad thing leads on to other bad things, but it doesn't. It's just the thinking that leads us there. But you can think your way out of that also. So sure, you get up and you stub your toe and you're like, wow, hey, my other leg feels great. Do you remember your mum used to say, well, you've got another leg, right? So it's about focusing on what is going right rather than what is going wrong. Now, things aren't going to change instantly. If your situation is really bad, if your business isn't doing fantastically at the moment, if your relationship is not exactly how you want it to be, it might change overnight or it might not. But building on those positive thoughts, so let's talk about relationships for a second, because they really affect how you turn up and do life and how your business goes. If you're feeling rubbish in one area of your life, then you're going to be feeling rubbish in all the other areas as well. It spills over. I mean, you're but one person, right? You can't compartmentalize it. Sure, you can go to work and leave all your baggage at home and turn up and be who you need to be for your clients, but it's still going to be putting you off your game. So it's just better to have life that's all around fantastic. So with relationships, if it's not going exactly how you want, focus on the good. Why did you originally love that person? What do you still love about that person? How can you bring those good vibes back? And it's the same in your life in general. What is going amazingly well? Do you adore your child? Do you love your co-workers? Do you love the little daisies that have popped up on your lawn? Like, what is there good that you can see going on? And there is always good for someone. Even in the darkest life, there is something good. There'll be a daisy somewhere. There'll be a stream trickling that you can hear when you're walking in the forest. There will be something good that you can focus on. That really is the trick to your power. So noticing the good things helps your brain to tell you better stories, which then helps you to create better outcomes in your life. If you want better outcomes in your life, start being the thought police. Start really monitoring what your thoughts are telling you, and ta-da, your life will suddenly become so much better. But it moves far beyond that. It's not just thoughts. You have the power to set goals. You have the power to make change in your life. And I repeat, what happened yesterday doesn't dictate what's going to come tomorrow. You are writing the story of your life. So feel free to chuck in an old script and turn off in a different direction at any single time, right? You get to dictate how your life is going to be. Doesn't that feel much more powerful than sitting there saying, I feel tired today and my body is achy? Don't you feel like, yeah, I can do this. All I need to do is change my thoughts, and that's going to change how I feel. The other thing that you can do is look up. Literally, if things aren't looking up, look up. It changes your whole body's physiology by looking up. Like, you'll notice when you're depressed, right, that you hunch down, and when you're tired, you kind of hunker down and everything kind of slouches. If you pull yourself up and raise your shoulders back and actually raise up your head, it actually changes the physiology of how you're doing, and it actually helps you to think better thoughts. two amazing things for you to do today. Go and have a fabulous day forward, and wishing you an absolutely sparkly day and powerful manifesting. And remember, together we shall rise.